Good morning, Dan. It's Tuesday, September 16th. One of your comments from your last video really stood out to me, that you really don't like editing your videos, and clearly I spend a little bit more time editing mine. And I don't really like Windows Movie Maker either, but it isn't as hard to edit as you may think it is, so I'm going to sort of show you what I do in sort of a quick, dirty, ugly kind of way, and hopefully it helps you out. And if it doesn't, well then no harm, no foul. Alright, let's see if we can throw together a tutorial of Windows Movie Maker. So the first thing you really want to make sure you do is when you go to import your video, there's a little button. Not exactly getting a great screenshot of it, but right down at the bottom here there's a button, there's a tab for create clips for video files. Turn that off. Now once your video is imported, of course, one of the things you want to do is check to make sure you've got everything on that you wanted.
September 15th.
So let's go ahead and see if we can chop this down and you can sort of see the stuff that I'm doing.
I was definitely not awake. And
let's go ahead and stop there, because what we've got there is most of a thought. So we're going to split that track, and now we've got two separate clips. And this is why I don't want you to separate your clips automatically. You want to do it on your own, because it'll just put random separations in there. So let's take a look at this very opening bit. One of the things I like to do is I like to zoom in on my timeline some, so I get a better idea of where I'm at.
It is September 15th, 2008.
Alright, we got a big breath in there that we just do not need. Paused it, I'm sort of at a place that we're at. Once again, split the track. Now we have two separate clips again. If you play it, it sounds fine.
It is September 15th, 2008. And let's see now, there's a whole bunch of stuff going over real fast.
Now if your video is too long, probably the phrase "there's a whole bunch of stuff that go over right now" isn't needed. So what I can do is I can drag that clip, just grabbing the edge of it, and then kind of like reframing a photo. That part disappears, and if I grab the other clip, I can get rid of the breath that you took in between, and it should sound a little something like this.
Good evening. It is September 15th, 2008. I talk to people in my sleep too, in that half-awake state.
Alright, let's see what happens if I can clip together your stuff now. And if we put that whole thing together...
Good evening. It is September 15th, 2008. I talk to people in my sleep too, in that half-awake state. On your last video, don't know why you did Neil Diamond. Coming to America. But it got stuck in my head for the rest of the evening after that video. As for being what I want to be remembered for by prosperity, I want to be remembered for somebody that was able to make a difference, to do something with my life. Mostly, I guess, I want to remember that I was here. Maybe next time I'll have a better answer for you. See you tomorrow night. Bye.
Now I actually got myself a little bit carried away, and when I was re-editing your video, I chopped out about a minute or so, and then when I went to post that, I was like, why am I putting the entire video up again? So of course that was just the edited version, so that I could just sort of give you some tips and tricks on maybe what you can do to get stuff down. So I hope that some of that was helpful, and I will see you tomorrow.